Welcome to another edition of Talking Models. Today we're going to look at this beautiful kit released by Janus, sculpted by Kuntz, and just a pleasure to look at, a pleasure to own, and a very hard kit to find. Think about it for a moment. As a collector, as a modeler, I'm sure you have a grail list. That kit that you search for and gives you something to look forward to and hope that one day you find it. Well, for me, this one here is my grail kit. I bought this kit originally in 2003 at Wonderfest from the Janus table directly from John. Man, was I so happy to get that kit. I remember bringing it home, and the years that followed I would always just look at it, and the fear would just come over me that I didn't know what to do with it. I can't build this. I'm not good enough. This thing is way too beautiful for me to screw up. So sadly, in 2006, I sold it just before Wonderfest. I almost tripled my money on the kit at that point and sold it to a collector online. Well, from then on, I always regretted that decision. And in about 2007, the search once began again. I started looking for this thing. Well, in 2018, I found it. It was through a customer of mine that has bought some of my build-ups on eBay, and he contacted me in about a couple of my kits. And he mentioned that he had picked up the Janus Karloff Pierce Tribute from Sassy Satellites, and it was also one of his grail kits, so he was hoping to have it in his collection. Well, conversation went back and forth between myself and this guy, and we finally came upon a deal. He wanted a couple of my build-ups, and I wanted this kit. So back and forth we went for a couple weeks, and we finally settled on a deal. Kits were exchanged, money was exchanged, and now my grail kit sits in my collection. I did not paint this one. This was painted by one of the artists at Sassy Satellites, and they did a really nice job. I want to kind of spin this around a little bit for you so you can take a peek at it and just enjoy the beauty of this sculpt that Kuntz did. You see the front of it, you have Jack Pierce, Boris Karloff sitting in the makeup chair, newspaper in hand, cigarette in hand, and he's applying the makeup for his iconic role as Frankenstein. He's sitting in the old style barber chair, nice little tile floor, a little bit old school look, and I want to kind of start spinning it around for you. You can see the side view on this. Again, both characters were just perfectly captured. The likenesses are uncanny. No question on who these are. A home run. Here we see the back of the kit. All the detail. There is so much detail in this chair alone. It's just mind-blowing. Turn it this way a little bit for you, so you can see Jack as he's applying the makeup to Boris Karloff. And then of course back to the front. This kit, I'm sure, has been one of many searches for you, the collector watching this today. You know, and if there's any lesson for you in this, be persistent in your search. Throw it out there on the hobby boards to let people know that you're looking for the kit. It may cost you, but if you're in this hobby for the fun of it, and you're a collector, you know, the ultimate thing is finding that one exclusive piece, the one that you've been looking for a long time. It can happen. I'm proof of that. Sitting next to me now is a kit that I've wanted for years and regretted selling as soon as I let it go. Now you'll see over here on my left, this was the original art that came with the Janus kit. I had kept that from the original kit that I purchased back in 2003. Basically, it's a drawing of this kit. You have Janus's name below it. Just kind of what you got included inside the kit when you purchased it, along with a certificate of authenticity and usually what number you have. So this kit just is the center of my attention, and it's also one of the highlights of my collection, and a lot of people comment on when they see it. He hangs right behind me in the Janus wing. I have another kit that I just purchased of Janus Boris Karloff as the Ghoul, and I'll be painting that one up in the next couple months and add it over here in the Janus wing. Still in search of White Zombie, and that's probably the last Janus kit that I'll get to round out the wing of my collection for Janus. Janus was a great company. John was a great guy. A lot of you guys that have been this for years probably can remember the Janus welcome party nights at Wonderfest. You walked into the Lizard Lounge and their table was all set up with beautiful paint-ups of their kits for all of us just to look at, dream about, and hopefully purchase them. And it was so many good memories with Janus Company. I sure do miss them. But on the plus side, there is a lot of companies and sculptors out today that are doing beautiful work. This kit, and of course Janus now, is just a piece of history for the garage kit collectors. Their kits can still be found. This one is very hard to find. They are out there, but if you find one, you're going to pay for it. So this is my look at the beautiful Karloff Pierce tribute by Janus. And I just wanted you to share in my excitement today and see a kit from the past, see a kit that was sculpted so beautifully, and it captures a moment in film history for all of us classic Universal Monster fans of Boris Karloff being made up for his role as Frankenstein. So again, I thank you for watching today. I would appreciate if you subscribe to this channel, Talking Models with Troy Naird. We'll have lots of kits coming up over the next few months, some out of productions, some currently in productions, and just a little glimpse into my collection. Thank you again for watching. Keep on modeling, have fun in this hobby, and God bless.